The power of a gentle heart, the bear who found strength in kindness. In a vibrant forest bustling with life, animals thrived in harmony. But the serenity of the forest was often challenged by hardships that tested their unity and resilience. This isn't just a tale of a kind bear. It's a journey of self-discovery, leadership, and the art of balancing kindness with wisdom. The protagonist, Lolo, a bear with a heart as vast as the forest itself, embarks on a transformative journey. Through interactions with other forest creatures, including the clever but manipulative fox Rufus, the frantic and sincere rabbit Mary, the wise and stoic owl, and the industrious squirrel Lulu, Lolo learns profound lessons about inner strength, collective action, and the true meaning of fulfillment. Chapter 1. The Kindest Bear in the Forest. A vibrant forest clearing with a bubbling brook flowing nearby. The sunlight filters through the tall trees, casting dappled light on a cozy den made of twigs and leaves. Mary, a small white rabbit, approaches in distress, her fur dusty and eyes wide with worry.
Lolo, the storm last night washed away my carrot field. I've lost everything.
Don't worry, Mary. I'll help you rebuild it.
As the sun blazed overhead, Lolo worked tirelessly, his powerful frame moving boulders and scooping dirt. Mary's anxiety melted into relief as her carrot field slowly took shape.
You're amazing, Lolo. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Lolo smiled warmly, but felt a heavy ache in his shoulders as he returned to his den. His roof, damaged by the same storm, remained unrepaired.
I helped Mary, but why do I feel so empty and unfulfilled?
Chapter 2. The Fox's Trickery. The next morning, as mist curled through the trees, Lolo encountered Rufus, a sleek orange fox with sharp, cunning eyes. Rufus limped toward him, his tail dragging dramatically.
Oh, Lolo, I've hurt my leg and can't gather food. Could you help me?
Of course. Wait here. I'll find you some food.
By sunset, Lolo returned with a bundle of fresh berries and nuts. Rufus devoured them greedily, but as Lolo turned to leave, he overheard Rufus whispering to a nearby squirrel.
What a fool. He'll do anything if you act pitiful.
Lolo paused in his tracks. For the first time, he felt a pang of something unfamiliar. Disappointment mixed with the realization that his kindness was being exploited. Gathering his courage, he turned back toward Rufus and said firmly,
Rufus, I helped you because I believed you were in need. If you continue to deceive others, you're only hurting yourself and the trust we all share in this forest.
I didn't mean anything by it.
Kindness should uplift, not enable. If I truly want to help others, I must pair my kindness with strength and wisdom. Why does my kindness invite mockery instead of gratitude?
He wondered, staring at his still unrepaired roof. He realized that while his intentions were pure, his kindness lacked boundaries and wisdom. Chapter 3. The Drought's Challenge. A parched forest with brown, brittle grass and a dried-up brook. Animals gather near Lolo's den, their expressions filled with worry and exhaustion. The sky above is cloudless and harsh, reflecting the heat of the drought.
Lolo, we have no water.
My little ones are hungry.
If I give away the little I have, how will I survive?
For the first time, Lolo questioned if his kindness alone could truly help. The wise owl, a majestic bird with amber eyes, swooped down onto a nearby branch.
Lolo, I see you're troubled.
I want to help, but it feels like my efforts are never enough. Am I not strong enough to protect everyone?
True strength isn't about exhausting yourself to please others. It's about cultivating inner stability and wisdom. Kindness isn't just about giving. It's about knowing when and how to give. And most importantly, Lolo, kindness needs to be nourished. Seek out those who share your values and uplift your spirit. Avoid those who drain your energy without gratitude. To help others effectively, you must first strengthen your core and surround yourself with positivity.
Chapter 4. The Owl's Wisdom. The golden sun sets behind the forest, casting a warm glow on the scene. The owl perches on a high branch, silhouetted against the glowing sky. Lolo sits below on a rock, his head tilted upward.
Lolo, listen carefully. True strength doesn't come from endless giving or brute force. It comes from a stable heart, clear principles, and the ability to inspire others.
But how can I be that strong?
Start by focusing on your inner core, grow your resilience, and learn to set boundaries. Kindness without wisdom can drain you, but when guided by clarity and intention, it becomes an unshakable force. Lolo, it's also important to seek those who resonate with your kindness and values. Surround yourself with companions who share your vision for the forest and encourage your growth. Kindness thrives when nurtured by a community of like-minded souls.
Just as Lolo began to understand, Rufus reappeared, feigning injury once again. This time, Lolo paused and thought about the owl's advice.
Rufus, I'll help you if you're truly in need, but only if you also contribute to the forest. Together, we can build something greater.
Rufus blinked in surprise, unsure how to respond, as Lolo walked away with quiet confidence. Chapter 5. Building Inner Strength. Determined to change, Lolo began following the owl's advice. Simulating solutions. Lolo practiced persuading animals to work together, imagining how he'd respond to resistance, rehearsing calming yet assertive responses. Seeking guidance. He consulted the owl regularly, learning how to assign roles effectively. Focus on their strengths. Bubby can scout from above, and Lulu can lead the digging. Practicing confidence. Lolo rehearsed speaking with gentle authority.
We must unite to overcome this challenge.
Reflecting nightly. Each evening, Lolo wrote about his progress.
Today I convinced Mary to join the digging team. Tomorrow I'll lead the group to a potential water source.
Nurturing connections. Lolo began to identify which animals shared his values and goals. He found strength in working closely with those who supported his vision and avoided situations where his efforts were undervalued. One night, as Lolo wrote in his journal, he paused to reflect.
True kindness is not about endlessly accommodating the requests of others. Rather, it is a continuous journey of elevating one's own sense of purpose and inner values. It is the pursuit of inner harmony and peace, the ability to discern the true nature of people and situations, and the wisdom to recognize individual differences while still choosing to respect and uplift others. When kindness is practiced with this level of awareness, it not only protects the giver, but also becomes a transformative force that inspires meaningful change in those around us.
Chapter 6. Unity and Triumph. With newfound confidence, Lolo gathered the animals.
The drought is hard on all of us, but together we can find water and build a reservoir to share.
I'll fly high to search for water.
I'll start digging.
Under Lolo's leadership, the animals worked tirelessly, but the effort was not without challenges. On the second day of digging, the animals hit a patch of rocky soil, and the tools they had made began to break. Doubt rippled through the group as tempers flared and exhaustion set in.
Maybe this isn't worth it.
Lolo, feeling the weight of their despair, stepped away momentarily to gather his thoughts. Taking a deep breath, he remembered the owl's advice.
Kindness uplifts, but strength inspires.
Returning to the group, Lolo spoke with a calm yet firm voice.
I know this is hard, but we can't give up. Together, we've already achieved so much. Let's regroup, repair our tools, and try a different spot.
Reinvigorated by his words, the animals rallied. Days later, they struck an underground stream. Cheers erupted as water gushed into their newly built reservoir, a testament to their perseverance and unity. Cheers erupted as water gushed into their newly built reservoir. Lolo's ability to unite and empower others had transformed the forest. Chapter 7. Inner Peace and Leadership. As the animals celebrated, Mary approached Lolo.
You didn't just save us, Lolo. You taught us to save ourselves.
The owl watched from a branch, his eyes glowing with approval.
Lolo, your journey shows that true strength lies in a resilient and kind heart. You've become a leader who uplifts others.
Lolo smiled, his heart full of peace. Kindness and strength aren't opposites, they're partners. When guided by wisdom and supported by the right companions, they can achieve extraordinary things. Lolo's story teaches us that true kindness is not about blind giving or pleasing everyone. It is an intentional practice of self-awareness, strength, and wisdom. It is the art of being good without being naive, of helping others without losing oneself. Throughout his journey, Lolo learns that kindness is most powerful when it is paired with discernment, boundaries, and purpose. Like a protective shield, mindful kindness recognizes the existence of malice and manipulation in the world, but chooses to respond with grounded strategy rather than passive acceptance. True kindness does not shrink or submit, it leads. It sees clearly, acts wisely, and uplifts deeply. It seeks harmony within while inspiring harmony without. When kindness is supported by conscious choices and surrounded by like-hearted allies, it grows stronger, not weaker. It becomes a force that can reshape relationships, rebuild communities, and ignite collective hope. May Lolo's journey inspire you to embody a kindness that is not only gentle, but also wise. Seek out companions who share your values and nourish your vision. In doing so, your kindness will not be drained, it will be magnified. And with it, you will light not just your own path, but the paths of many others.